here in Nashville for the 7th Country Music Marathon and Half Marathon. I think it says a lot about the city of Nashville, what it has to offer.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Spread the Positive podcast. I'm your host, Trent Denson. Flipping the script a little bit today. Got the NFM fam in the building. Got Terry on the ones and twos. And a very special guest, my guy, Gerell Webb, man. How's it going?
What's going on? It's going good. I'm glad I could finally, get the call, man. I made the cut. Finally made the cut, baby.
We've been talking about this for a minute, man.
We have, man.
I've been wanting to just get you, Sav, Terry, just the whole crew behind NFM to come tell your story one-on-one and just let the people know who you are, man. I know you've been doing some big things here lately, so this is kind of maybe a little step back.
No, man, not at all.
But man, I like to take it back, man. Tell us about Young G, early passions, all that, man. Take us back.
Yeah, man. So born and raised in Tallahassee, Florida. Florida boy. I mean, as you guys can see through and through.
Big Marlins.
Yeah, not a Marlins fan, just like the rep where I'm from.
That's right.
I've always loved football. That was the only goal that I've ever had in life. You can talk to anybody who's ever known me. It was I'm going to the league.
Yep.
And of course, I thought I was good enough, but clearly they didn't. So we had a difference of opinions.
That's fine.
And then so that kind of boiled into turning to training. I always tell people I was never, the biggest, fastest, or strongest, but I fell in love with working out.
I love that.
Like I knew that no matter what, you weren't gonna outwork me. Ooh. Right. And so that's how I kind of evened the playing field. I wasn't the most talented, but I was the most hardworking, right? And so, a coach told me one time, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and I took that personal, right? I was like, let's outwork everybody.
That's a ball.
And so that's kind of how I got to, here, MTSU. Funny story is,
again? Revisiting the borough.
I wasn't supposed to be here, so I initially signed with UConn, University of Connecticut. But because I hated school, my grades didn't allow me to get into UConn.
Pretty serious, man.
It's like the Vanderbilt of the North.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
So I ended up getting that retracted, and I was, literally working out.
Yeah.
And a coach saw me from MT. Shout out to Coach Henshaw. He saw me working out. He was there recruiting someone else.
Nice.
And he was like, "Yo, where's this guy going?" Like he's out there, like they're just curious, just being a football guy.
Yeah.
And my coach told him my story. He approached me on the track and was like, "Hey, I heard about your situation. I got your film from your coach. I'm gonna take it back, and we can make something happen. We'll make something happen."
Let's go.
And I remember coming home from a workout, maybe a week later, and my mom was like, "Hey, some coach called here." And wants to talk about like you coming to Tennessee or something like that. And I was like, what? And so, this is, aging myself, but it's like you had like the in-home like voicemail. She's like, go listen to the voicemail. So I was like, I went and listened to the voicemail.
So you were still in Florida?
I'm still in Florida, bro. So I actually came up here late in the spring because of that.
Gotcha.
And so he was like, yo, we would love to have you a part of the Blue Raider family. Had never seen Murfreesboro, heard of Murfreesboro, visited Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
My mom freaked because of the word Murfreesboro doesn't sound like a place that welcomes black people. And so, because I was just like, yo, I'm going.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I had, it's the only offer I had at the time. Because my plan was to just go and walk on at FAMU.
Okay.
And then just kind of work my way through that, right? And so this was the only offer that I had. I looked at their schedule. The first 3 games that year were Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama.
Oh, snap.
We're on TV.
Yeah,
SEC games. I'm
let's
going.
Go. Yeah,
so she was like, I'm going. And so
that was MTSU schedule?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah. And so that's how I ended up here, man.
Nice.
So, God's plan.
God's plan indeed, man. So how did that go? What was it like?
MT was cool, man. I loved MT. Again, man, like it was a rude awakening because D1 football is way different than high school football.
Yeah.
And so I still remember, like, we had this thing called Blue Dawn. It's like workouts at 5 a.m. in the Murphy Center. And if you're on time, you're late. So it's like if you're not on the line at 5 a.m., then you're late, right? And it's like they don't play old school mat drills where like their goal is to make you throw up. Yeah, like we're gonna go until somebody throws up. They would tell you that, yep. We'll go into somebody like, and so it's just like intense. It's that, and then you gotta go to the 8 o'clock class. You know what I mean? Yeah, like right from there to 8 a.m. class. So, but no, it was cool, man. It was a learning experience, but I got to play there. And then I got an opportunity with in the CFL with Calgary.
Oh wow!
Got cut. Yeah. Got an opportunity down in Atlanta. Got cut. And then I remember having like one last opportunity with the Georgia Force. It was AFL, and I remember praying, like, hey, because I was kind of tired. It was emotional. I was like, yo, God, if this isn't where I'm supposed to be doing, like, just let me accept it. Yeah. Like, let me accept that this is it. And then I remember getting cut and just being at peace. Yeah. It was like, all right. I don't know what's next, like, but it's not football because, 23, still trying to play football is technically old.
Isn't that wild?
That's an old. You're like old now. Like you've been out for, you know what I mean. So
what'd you play?
I played free safety and corner. Yeah.
Okay. The whole time.
The whole
high
time.
School, everything.
Well, no, and so in high school I played running back, and we called it a pony, which is kind of like a weak side strong safety.
Got you.
So I got to roam around and just kind of make a play.
There you go. That's perfect. That's dope, man. Man, so you get the cuts happen. Was there injuries and stuff? No injuries, man. I've never been injured for real. Fingers crossed. Thankfully, I think it was just not where I was supposed to be. There you go. I think God just knew that that's not the plan that I have for you. I got you. So that sense of peace comes over. Yeah. What was next, man? So then I thought my major in college was criminal justice. So I thought I wanted to work undercover. Okay. Right. I thought I wanted to do DEA. And so I was working with the local police department here, and like they would send me into like the clubs and like just go buy drugs. Like just, hey, go buy drugs. And all right, I see Trent. Trent will sell me something. When Trent walks outside, somebody's gonna meet you out there. Like, is it right there? That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. So, but I wasn't a part of the police force. It was just like, it was just literally like a, hey, like a freelance? just see who's selling drugs. Like it was just like, I would go to, got free interest in the club. They gave me a budget, could drink, whatever. Yeah. Because people are watching, you know what I mean? Yeah, they want to see, like, and then you just figure out who the players are. Dang. But anyway, that didn't last long. It didn't last long because I was still working out like I was going to the league. And so one of my coworkers, she asked me if I would just take her to the gym and show her around. I was like, you still work out? Just take me. I'm trying to lose weight, whatever. So I was like, cool. And that's when, like, long story short, she ended up losing 65 pounds. That turned to personal training unknowingly. She just kept showing up when I would go to the gym. Man, she's like, we're going at 2 tomorrow. And I was like, I guess. Dang. So she just started moving more, and she ended up losing 65 pounds. Wow. And it was just actually her idea. She was like, yo, you have the personality. Yeah. You should, like, try to explore this. And I was like, I can't make any money. Personal training, like, I'm cool on that. And so I followed it for a while. I didn't know, and I always tell people I didn't know any personal trainers. The only people that I knew who were doing anything like big fitness wise was like Sean T, Billy Blanks, Richard Simmons. You know what I mean? Like those were my like top of head like people, and I was like, I'm nothing like any of them. Because like Sean T's his first workout was like a dance fitness thing, and I was like, I don't dance. I'm not really Billy Blanks, like, and I'm definitely not Richard Simmons. So I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I didn't know what personal training was technically. So I started exploring it, and just kind of tapped in, and then, man, I mean, the rest is kind of history. Dude, that's so funny. It's my truth. I'm sorry, guys. Shout out to Sean T and the people, man. Like, I'm sorry. Bro, that's so funny. That's amazing, man. So now, all right, current life, man. All things training.
All things training.
G Series.
The G Series.
Talk to us about it all,
so
man.
the G Series is a all-inclusive app. We take care of your workouts. So we have follow-along workouts along with step-by-step, like customized program workouts. We have nutrition powered by AI. So you tap in all of your stuff, and they'll develop a meal plan right there for you. We have our own community on there where you can tap in. We can encourage you. You'll be able to contact and talk to me. Like, it's literally everything you can think of right in the palm of your hand. So you can, take me wherever you want to go.
You got G in your pocket.
Got G in your pocket, baby. I love it. Yeah, I like that. I might have to use that. Got G in your, put me in your pocket, baby. So yeah,
that's so good.
Wouldn't be the first time I told somebody that, but yeah. But yeah, man, that's what's next. Hopefully, more of this. I want to do more on camera stuff.
Yeah, man.
And kind of take a step back from the everyday in-person personal training.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Talk to us about some of your endeavors, man. I know I've been behind the scenes, kind of seeing it, hearing about it, man. But talk about. I mean, you've been doing some big things, bro.
Yeah,
talk
man.
To me.
We just
Meg the Stallion stuff.
Yeah, man. So I did that was
so crazy.
Last year we did a collaboration with Planet Fitness and Meg the Stallion, which was really cool, man. It was some follow along workouts. And this is like, I have a saying called "Keep it G," right? And that's just like where I'm from, that just means like be authentic, like just be who you are, right? Like, and so I remember being on the set with Planet Fitness, and they were like, "Hey, we're wondering if like you could throw in like some Meg the Stallion sayings like throughout the video," and I was like, I don't really talk like that, man. Like, I don't think you want me. That won't sound the way you think it's gonna sound, because Meg is very eccentric. Just as a word that I will use.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And so I just remember thinking, I remember telling them no.
Yeah.
Like, because they talk to you like through your earpiece, right? So you have an earpiece on while you're like on set. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
What they ask?
Like, just like that. It's like, so they sent like a list of things that, you can plug this right here. Like, hey, baddies. Yeah, it's like stuff like that. Literally, like, hey, baddies, work your body. These squats going to work your body out. They say it like that. And I'm like,
that's wild.
Nah, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, I can't pull that off. I remember calling my wife and like, hey, they just asked me to. And I said, no. I was like, what do you think? And she was like, that wouldn't. That wouldn't sound.
Yeah, that's not keeping it G.
That wouldn't sound authentic. So I just remember like being okay with saying no in those moments.
That's big.
But yeah, so that we just did GMA.
I feel like I would try.
You would try? Yeah. It's like, that's what you guys want,
I feel like I would try, but it would not go over well.
I always think I gotta go home.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
this is cool, but at some point I gotta go home.
Big. That's big.
I couldn't come back here and look Terry in the eyes after he heard me say that. He'd have been like, I mean, how much they pay you for that? Like,
I would have tried and failed also.
You would have tried it?
Oh, yeah,
man,
I would have failed.
It's just like, I always think about like, will people still respect me whenever
That's
I leave?
real, man.
Right? Like,
I respect that about you, man. You really do that all the time. Like, that's something. Been following you for a while, we've been recording for a while, and dude, you do that. Like,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's something I really appreciate about your style in general, man. Like, you don't fake anything.
Yeah, man. Listen, I think
that's something to celebrate.
It is, man. I think when you're pretending to be somebody, the people that are looking for you won't find you.
Ooh.
So like it's hard to it takes time to build a real brand.
Absolutely.
And so I know we want to go from here to the top, but that's not, you know what I mean? Like, if you sell your soul,
man,
like, you lose who you are. And I don't want to lose who I am. I don't want my wife looking at me like, that's what we doing now? Like, I don't want my daughter, like,
that's real.
In 20 years like that was kind of wild. Yeah. Like, you said what on that camera? Like, no, you got to understand, babe. Then it was like, I want her to look at me and like, okay, that's my dad. It's to your point, it's always who he's been.
That's awesome,
and it's not always easy, but it's it's always worth it. Yeah, it's real. 100%. Yeah.
Man, so what else? What did GMA recently?
We did GMA recently. Yeah, GMA. The
talk to me.
The top of the top, man. So GMA, man, was literally a last minute decision, where Shout out Dr. Ian Smith. If you don't follow him. He's been like a long-term mentor for me. And he kind of reached out and was just like, hey, man, I'm doing this segment on GMA. Can you coordinate a fitness segment for me? I was like, what? Yeah. What do you mean? Like GMA? And he was like, yeah. He was like, so he told me about it. And it's like, I'll be talking. You just like, make sure. Like, yeah.
Hey there, entrepreneurs. Are you ready to fast track your business success? Tune into the Ground Up Podcast, your ultimate business guide, brought to you by Roy Mangrum and Terry Bargy. Whether you're just starting out or looking to skip those common business pitfalls, we've got you covered. Our mission is to help everyday entrepreneurs like you achieve stability and success faster than ever. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the Ground Up Podcast today, and let's build your business from the ground up. Available on all major streaming platforms. Don't miss it.
So it was like me and like a couple other people, and then we just
That's
like, all right, we're gonna do this, and then we just did it. But just to see all of that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get to get a preview of where you're going before you get there, and that inspires you even more. And so it's like you're seeing it, and it's like, this isn't even about me, right? This segment isn't about me, and I'm cool playing the background. Like, that's what I was telling him. Like, you don't have to worry about me, bro. Like, trying to come in and steal your shine. Like, I'm in the background, bro.
No, that's so cool.
But just being able to see it, bro.
I remember you talking about, like, I'm gonna be on Good Morning America.
Yeah,
you've been manifesting that for a minute.
Good Morning. When Terry, when we first started, he's like, man, what do you want? Like that, like, it's like, so here's what TV is going to be a thing.
I love that.
And so Michael Strahan has always been someone that I've, admired from afar. I got to meet him, and he's the real deal.
So
he is who he is.
Yeah, man.
Right, and so that that allows me to stay. That allows me to stay like me too. Because I was like, yo, he made it that far, being himself.
That's it.
He never, like, whatever camera turns on, he's gonna be Michael Strahan.
That's right.
He's gonna tell the truth. He's gonna joke. He's gonna, like, he's that guy.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see up person. And the energy of New York is just different. I like to tap in and just get that anyway. I'm a city guy anyway. So
that's right. That's right, man. That's so cool, dude. Man, I didn't even know it was happening. And he just popped up. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. So
he did it.
So I
did
that.
Terry,
and Terry probably thought it was random too, because I was like, hey man, I won't be there Tuesday. I gotta go to GMA. He was like, wait, what? You just gonna slide that in there? Like,
just a little light flex.
Because I didn't want it to be like, hey, you know what I mean? It was literally like, it happened that fast. Like, hey, I just want you to know Tuesday I won't be there. I'm sorry. I know it's last minute, but got an opportunity to be on GMA. So,
Terry's like,
he just leaves me hanging.
Just
go. Yeah. And we're out.
NFM, GMA.
Same thing.
Yeah. Kind of a lot of same letters, So, I figured, this would be good for the podcast and nothing else.
Man. Dude, that's so sick. What else, man? What else is on deck? What are you excited about?
Again, the app. So the app is going to be the first arm of just a new brand. And the brand will be, it will be merch. We'll have the app, and then we'll also have a media arm where we're gonna launch a show, which will combine both of my loves of fitness and talking.
Love it, man.
And so
you're good at both.
Thank you.
You're good at both. You're actually great at both.
So I figure I have a goal to die empty. I want to use all of my gifts that I have, and this is kind of what the
just
brand is.
These little nuggets
thank you, man.
That's what this is about.
That's what I want my brand to encompass. It's just all the things that I love and that I'm passionate about. Fashion, fitness, talking stuff. Yeah, I don't know if we can cuss on here, but talking stuff. So I just put all those things in one and kind of build it from there.
So kind of like a talk show. What are you picturing?
So think podcast. Yeah, but we're working out.
Okay. Sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna call it SOB, shorter breath. Yeah, because people can sit here, and this has always been my concept. Like, even when I do consultations, Terry, like, I don't do my fitness consultations sitting down and just talking. I'll get your basic information, your health stuff, and then we're gonna start working out, and then we'll talk as we work out.
I love that.
Because Trent's gonna tell me the truth when he can't breathe.
Dang, that is
right?
good.
So
Woo.
if I ask Trent, how
Short
you
of
feeling
breath,
right now?
man.
You'd be like, oh, I'm good.
Right.
If I get you tired, like, I mean, you know, last night I really didn't sleep a lot, but, you know, the dog was up. You tell me everything that I want to know just because you can't breathe right now, right? And so
Dude, that's good.
as much as you do interviews, people are prepared to sit down and talk.
Right.
People aren't prepared to be out of breath when you ask them a real question.
Dang, that's good.
Right? And
That's
because they're going
fire.
to tell you don't have time to think. I'm trying to
Get
breathe.
there, get
So
there.
here's how I, you know, here's what happened in that situation. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing.
Dude, that's huge.
Yeah.
Short of breath.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fire. That's so good. Oh man, that's so exciting, man.
I
You're gonna
appreciate
kill
that,
that.
man. I appreciate
So you're
that,
literally
man.
gonna work out, then come sit down and
No. We're
Oh.
shooting it as we're working out.
Oh.
So we'll be mic'd up.
Oh my god.
It's like a training session.
Dude.
Yeah, it'll be like a training session. So,
That
you know,
is
we'll
fire.
talk like, all right, Trent, Trent is a podcast producer. All right, Trent, what are your goals
Mm-hmm. There you go.
physically? Right? That'll be like the beginning of the podcast.
Dude,
and then
that's
I'll
fire.
design a workout based on whatever you tell me your goals are right there, like we do, you know, and
On the
everyday
spot, off the
training.
tippy like that, off the top?
Yeah, because that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, we'll get into. I'll be prepared with questions to ask.
Yeah.
You know, like just like a normal podcast, and then we'll kind of go through that.
Dude,
But
that's so
that
good.
allows people to get to know you, but also get informed about how to
work.
train.
Yeah, how you
Right.
work too.
How I work, and also like, okay, well, I want to build my glutes too. So Gerell had Trent doing this, so that I'm
There you
gonna
go.
right. So it's that one stop place for everything.
Dude, that's fire. That's a great concept.
Thank you, man. I
Man.
need to make sure I trademark
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
for
you
this.
need. Yeah. When is that getting? When are you starting that?
So we're gonna start. So funny enough, I started shooting. You understand that I actually shot it last year.
Okay.
I shot 6 episodes last year.
Nice. Okay.
The audio was trash.
Yeah, it's probably tough.
So I have to reshoot those.
Okay.
So we're gonna start shooting again in March.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's super dope. I love that concept.
Thank
like,
you,
that's
bro.
as authentic as it gets.
Yeah,
Just talking about
and,
keeping shit-
and that, again,
Yeah.
that's really at the end of the day, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. I'm about to do like a 7-day authenticity challenge.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, there's journaling, there's working out, there's different, you know, food
Nice.
components that go along with it. There's different affirmations.
Let's go.
It's just, you know, just people being okay with being you.
That's good.
You know what I mean? And not trying to blend in. I think so much, especially with social media,
Yeah.
people are pretending the whole time.
Yeah.
You're pretending to be something that you're not. You know what I mean?
Big
Like,
facts.
I just, you know, I posted on X last week. We got a lot of snow,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, your favorite fitness influencers outside pretending to work out in the snow right now,
Right. I
right?
saw
Just
that.
for the shot.
Yeah, I
right?
saw that.
And so that's not real.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm from Florida.
don't do snow.
I am trying to avoid the snow at all costs. Right. I'll be inside on this bike. That's
Yep.
what I'm going to be
There you
until
go.
this clears out.
That's real. That's real.
Like, I get it for like a dope shot. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I get that, but don't be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're weak if you're like on some David Goggins. Like, David Goggins will.
Yeah,
But
right.
you're not that guy.
Right.
Right. Like, so that's who he is. Like,
Yeah.
he as real as they come. Like, this is who I am. This is what I do. I don't really care what y'all think about me. I'm gonna go run in the snow. All right, cool, bro. I'm gonna be here inside when you get back.
When you get back.
I'll be on the bike.
That's real, man. I feel that. No, I saw Sav post something about that too. She's
Yeah.
like, I thought about doing a weighted vest run in the snow, but everybody on IG
Oh,
has
as he
that
is doing it.
covered. Everybody's got that covered. I cracked up. That's real.
Yeah, man. It's, you know, again, like I get it. Like,
Yeah.
there's like, I do some things for the gram.
Sure.
Like, of course, we all
to.
do.
Yep.
But you know, I try to keep it whatever those things are within my wheelhouse. Like,
Yeah.
I may record me talking trash, but in real life, I talk trash.
Yeah.
That's who I am. You know what I mean? Like this,
You're good at
this
that, too.
actual session. Thank you.
You're good at that,
It's the Florida in me, bro. I grew up. I actually got it from nobody believes me, but I got it from my mom.
Really?
Mom, what?
Your mom roast you?
She was an athlete,
Okay.
and she would trash talk me. I grew up. Most people I didn't grow up with my father in the house, and most people grew up like wanting to beat their dad or brother
sure.
and stuff. I want to beat my mom.
That's real.
I knew I made it like when I could beat my mom in basketball.
Okay.
When I we would play tag
Hooper,
football,
let's go.
and she would tag me and talk trash. I would be boiling, and
Oh,
she would
yeah.
just keep poking the bear, and there's nothing I could do is just throw the ball
It's
into
like some
the
Earl Wood stuff.
yeah. So it was
Like Young Tiger.
yeah, bro. So it was like so when I knew, like, you know, of course she knew at some point I was gonna be able to too. So she
Yeah.
was getting it in while she could.
Yeah, 100%.
But that was my motivate. Like, nobody believed. Like, even like we'd be in the kitchen, and she would have a piece of trash and be like, "Oh, see that? Gotcha." Could never, you could never match that. So I'm over there like, like that's just her. She's like, you see that? She'll leave it up there. You see that? Like that's just who she. Like that's who she was.
Basket.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it back out. Like, yeah, but she
balance elbow. What is it?
Man.
Balance eyes, elbow follow through.
Yeah,
beefing you.
Listen, man, listen.
That's so good.
Listen, man. Like, so I got it from her. Like, if you ever met her though, she played super humble.
Yeah,
she would. Just quiet
and
like
what?
Yeah. Oh man. Like she gave my stepdad buckets one day at the arcade.
No.
What? Just the two little basketball things and they side by. It was oh, you guys play. Man,
she roasted him.
Like it was bad, and she didn't say anything because it was her husband, so it was different. So she didn't really talk trash to him, but he knew, and she knew, and everybody else knew. Yeah, everybody
knew. Are you ready to take your fitness and wellness journey to the next level? Look no further than Nutrishop, your ultimate destination for all things health and nutrition. Whether you're looking to build muscle, lose weight, or just live a healthier lifestyle, Nutrishop has everything you need to reach your goals. With a wide range of premium supplements, vitamins, and sports nutrition products, Nutrishop provides the fuel your body needs to perform at its best. Plus, our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to offer expert advice and personalized recommendations to help you achieve your fitness goals faster. Visit your local Nutrishop today and discover the difference premium supplements can make in your life. Nutrishop, where your health and wellness are our top priorities. Live better, feel better, Nutrishop, the official supplement store partner of Nashville Fit magazine.
Like I would still be there if I was in. Like it's no way my wife would give me buckets and just walk away. Like nah, come here.
We're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, we're gonna be here till I win. That's always been me though. Yeah,
that's real though. I get it. A little competitive.
Very competitive, man. I love to win, man.
I love that.
Winning feels good.
It sure does.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm the same. Yeah, I definitely got that gene a little.
That's why we haven't played golf yet. I was like, man, I gotta get these lessons. Because Trent, we're playing 36 today. We're playing 36. Like Drew, I gotta go. I don't care.
You on some lessons.
I don't care, Drew. I don't care about your podcast at 9. We gotta go right now. We gotta keep at least one more hole. All right.
Dude, I got you. I got like 2 tips that'll get you right. We're gonna make that happen. That could be some content. We need to do a NFM golf outing.
That's exactly right.
That's on. That'd be great.
You gotta figure out who's gonna shoot it though, because you're gonna be playing.
Yeah, we'll
get some guys.
You got somebody?
Yeah,
we
got some guys.
Ezra's and it works.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, we definitely need to make that happen. If anything, just hey, let me take you to Golf Station.
Let's go, man. We can leave here. We can leave here now. We don't have to do Terry City. We can just go. Yeah, we can end mine.
I got a code and everything. We can go in there right now. So it's on. We'll definitely make that happen, man. Let me get into a couple of the signature STP questions, man.
Let's go.
So the tagline is bringing light to what's going right, man. We get enough of what's not working. We get enough of all the hate, doom and gloom, all that stuff, man. That's something I also appreciate about you. Like, there's a lot of positivity in the way you operate and the way you focus on things, man. So in the world of G, man, what is going right in the world?
Man, everything, man. Every day above ground is going right. You know what I mean? I think, when I lost my mother, I think that put a lot of things in perspective. Like one day you're here and then you're gone, and nothing is ever that serious.
Man,
like none of the things mattered we saw when we had to bury her. Like good, bad, indifferent, none of that matters, right? And so every day above ground is a day that you can correct and pivot to whatever it is you want to do next. And so I'm one of the people that I never believe that it's too late. My confidence drives me to shoot shots that most people won't shoot, but I just believe in me.
Yep.
And if I see somebody that's already doing it, I always think, well, why couldn't I do that?
That's
you know what I mean? And so, a lot of times, God has to show you that it's possible so that you will chase it. And that's kind of why, as competitive as I am, I'm also very much inspired by people that are ahead of me.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that confidence, you think?
My mom.
Yeah.
Like my mom, again, super Christian. So, our biggest argument was for her telling me to be humble. Like, you need to be humble. And I was like, why? Why do I need to be humble?
Fair enough.
And the only reason she had was because of how it made other people feel. Right? Like, if you're acting, people are going to feel like you think you're all that.
I am.
Should I not?
Yeah.
As opposed to what?
Yeah.
And we could never come to a,
Man.
well, you just gotta, and I'm like, yo, if everybody thought about themselves the way that I do about me, wouldn't the world be a better place?
Man.
Right? Like,
Ooh.
and I get it. Like, I don't always, I'm not always here at
Yeah,
this high.
100%.
Like, life knocks us all down.
Life and always.
And that's what I tell people. Like, a big part of my confidence comes from being broken in life. And realizing that I'm actually not broken.
Wow.
Like, I've made it through all of that. If that didn't kill me or break me and I'm still here, why wouldn't I be confident?
There you go.
It's like if you take a punch from Mike Tyson, I'm gonna tell everybody about it.
Absolutely.
Ate it. He hit me, but I ate it. You know what I mean? It was nothing. Like,
Hope that never happens.
me too, bro. I don't think I'm gonna eat it, but I'm gonna be sleep. Y'all gotta have to come get me, man. But you know, like, I think that's a big part of, like, confidence is just. It's just believing that you can do anything. We always say that. We always tell our kids that. But then we also, like, combat that message by saying, be humble.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why am I being humble if I'm good?
That's a great way to put it.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's hard to argue.
No, I mean, like, even like from a Christian standpoint, this has always been my argument with my mom. We're Christians and we believe in God. And when God created everything, he stepped back on the seventh day and said, that's good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So if God's saying
you're good,
that's good, who am I to say
I'm not,
right?
That's fire, man. That's so good. Damn, I love that.
Yeah.
All right, man, a couple more. Who's someone in your life currently that kind of lives out the STP mission?
Probably my wife,
there
man.
You go.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, probably my wife. My wife, she is the light in my life. She's the person that keeps me up. You know what I mean? When people always ask for who motivates the motivator, it's her. And it's not always, words, not always like a rah-rah speech. It's sometimes just her being there and supporting me. Like the GMA thing was she was like, yo, go.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, I know it's like a quick, like,
gotta make some adjustments. That's
yeah,
right,
we can. Like, hey, don't worry about us.
Yeah.
Like, we'll
be all right.
Hey, go.
Yeah, that's
so
huge.
it's like it's little things like that, like her showing me that she believes in me.
That's huge.
Is motivating. I always tell people I have to wake up at 3:45 and she gets to sleep until 8. I'll do that all day.
Yeah.
Right. I'd rather me wake up at 3:45 than her having to wake up at 3:45 and I get to sleep until 8. So her just being there is motivation sometimes.
That's big, man. That's a good one. All right, man. Something we call the Grateful Four, man.
Grateful for?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 things you're most grateful for right now.
The 4 things I'm most grateful for right now: life, my health, my family, and my career, man. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Simple, but
I think that covers all the bases. I think that covers all the bases. Yeah. I think that covers all my bases right there.
I love that, man. Well, go ahead and plug away. Where can people find you? How can people get on the app? Plug away.
So we on all social media at the Gerell Webb, THE the Gerell Webb. The G series, my app is going to drop in February.
Nice.
And so you'll be able to get 7 days free to try it out, to go in there and play around and hopefully stick around.
Yeah.
And then we'll run some challenges through that, starting in the spring and summer and Mother's Day and Father's Day and every day after we launch, until we get this thing where we want it to go.
That's super exciting, man.
Yeah.
Congrats on everything. It's been an honor to, work with you, push record,
Thank you, man.
hear
I
you
appreciate it.
talk, man, because you got a voice, man, and you got a mission that's powerful, man. It's been really cool to watch. So, shouts to you, my guy.
I appreciate it, man.
You're out here killing it. You're living it out. Pumped we finally got to do this, man. It's been on deck for a minute. So, y'all be sure to check out the NFM podcast as well. Gerell and the Savviest Sav. really good stuff, man. Like, it's a great show. Terry's doing a heck of a job producing and coming
You're
up.
doing a heck of a job producing.
Yeah, apparently we're not good enough because we lost. We came in second. Apparently somebody was in my DMs yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not giving any shout outs or anything, but someone's in my DMs yesterday calling me good. Well, look, runner ups. You know, I said, oh, we're runner ups now, so we got a little work to do to get where we need to get for next year. We're coming for the spot next year, though.
Yeah, that's all right. But the whole network, man, it's been really cool just seeing it grow and all the stuff with NFM in general, man.
Yeah, shout out to Terry for that, man.
Terry and the whole fam over at NFM, man. This is the first of the crossover series, man. The Gerell Webb, my guy. We're gonna get you on the course. We're gonna get We're gonna get you right so that you can go lock down some big business.
Come on, man. There you go. I'm with it, man.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for jumping on.
Yeah, anytime.
This is Spread the Positive Podcast, NFM crossover. We out.